Demolition work at Tynecastle is well advanced, but is there now a fear that Hearts' league standing will crumble along with the old terracing?
I wouldn't say fear's the right word. It's certainly a concern, and we're having to dig in and work really hard to make sure that we survive this year. And to be fair, we're playing well and performing well and showing great commitment. And we've got 3 games left. If we continue to do that, I'll be more than happy with that.
Hearts know that tomorrow would not be the ideal time to relinquish their incredible 5-year stranglehold on the capital city fixture.
We've certainly got a great record against Hibs, and Saturday's obviously a very important game. But it's not any more important than the games we've had recently because of our league position, and it doesn't take any extra significance because of that.
The last time that Hearts and Hibs squared up was in the Tennant Scottish Cup quarter-final. Sandy Clark's men won the day.
Here comes McKinlay, fine play by McKinlay, and the only goal for Hearts is scored by John Robertson. Delicate ball played in as well. Keith Wright. Here's Foster, using his pace, a chance to win the game for Hearts. He's done it!
On reflection, Hearts might gladly have sacrificed this victory for the safety of their rivals' present league standing. Jim Leighton can sympathise with their predicament.
I think everybody has to sympathise with all the teams in that bottom area because everybody knows the problems are going into Division 1 for next season, only one going to come back up again. So you obviously sympathise with the players that they have there, but the players you would think should have been good enough not to be in that position. But that's their problem, it's not our problem. Our problem is to win on Saturday and get 2 points for the clubs to end the run that they have over us.
Sympathy doesn't come into it for the boss. His squad is limbering up for a game which could go a long way to deciding if there'll be Edinburgh derbies at all next season.
No, there's absolutely no room for sentiment, and I'm sure Sandy Clark would agree in that if the shoe was in the other foot. The important thing is that it's very important for Hibs Football Club that you beat your local rivals, and I'm sure Hearts feel the same about us.
The Easter Road side has almost 24 scores to settle. Their last derby win is in the dim and distant past. How many games ago?
It's 22, but who's counting?
Eamon Bannon is fully aware that Hibs fans are counting and says they could have counted on him to play against his old club. Because of an injury crisis, he pulled on the green jersey for the first time last Saturday, but sadly won't be doing it tomorrow.
I was like Saturday there, I wasn't sure how the Hibs supporters would receive me, but they were great, you know, there was no problems at all. And I suppose it would be the same. I don't know how the Hearts and the Hibs supporters would have received me on Saturday, but I'll never know now.
What a shame. Well, there's
by the inevitable tale of a derby jinx.
We've always gone into the game against Hearts wanting to win the game. Unfortunately, in recent seasons we haven't done so. The important thing about Saturday is that we look after ourselves and try and collect 2 points.
Hearts dropped down the table in midweek. John Robertson's penalty saved a point against Aberdeen, but the record reads 2 points gained out of the last 6. If Hearts are to stay up, it will have to improve.
The 4 teams that are involved are certainly fighting for their lives, and I think the fact that Dundee United are slowly getting dragged into it shows how well the 4 teams have done, and it's important that we as a club keep the commitment and the effort and the fight going right to the very end.
The last time they met in the league back in January, the points were shared. Keith Wright gave Hibs the lead, but Hearts battled back and John Miller equalised. So what would a Hibs win today mean for Hearts?
I think if Hearts were in our shoes, they would be looking to put us down. But I don't think that Saturday's game is a make or break for Hearts in the sense of relegation. Hearts have got 3 fixtures or 4 fixtures left, the same as ourselves, and they've got to win them to remain within the league. I feel that if, as I said, if Hearts were in our shoes, they would be looking to beat us on Saturday and put us in trouble. But unfortunately, we're not looking towards that kind of scenario in the sense that we're only looking to win the game.
It's a derby game and it'll be difficult because of that, but we are fighting for our life as we have been for a wee while now. And if we have the same commitment as we've shown the same commitment as we've shown recently, then I'll be delighted with that on Saturday.